Thank you, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. The power of suggestion. What is that exactly? A suggestion is simply, it leads to an expectation, which then tends to lead to self-fulfilling prophecy. My name is Andrea Spence, and I'm a certified medical hypnotherapist. When you think of hypnosis, it's actually based on three things. To create a desired change, it is the power of suggestion, the power of imagination, and the power of the subconscious mind. I've already given a speech on the power of the subconscious mind, and if you're interested in knowing more, check out my YouTube channel, Mental Leverage. Today we're going to play with the power of suggestion. You're all very familiar with the power of suggestion. It's most commonly known with the placebo effect. Here, a doctor can give you a cute little white sugar pill, and you'll believe it will create the expectation you came to the doctor for. The placebo effect is so powerful that every single drug is tested against it. Isn't that remarkable? Today, you're going to see how the power of suggestion works for you. Are you willing to play?
Yes.
Woo! Thank you. Bring out your hands and release your index fingers and look at that space between your little fingers. As you look at that space between your fingers, it begins to get smaller and smaller. Your fingers are driven together like two lovers wanting to kiss. Almost like a vice, they're clasping together. As you look between that space, it becomes smaller and smaller. Your fingers are being drawn together. It gets smaller and smaller, and then your fingers touch, and it seems like a miracle. And yet, it's just the power of suggestion. You can release. So many people got their fingers to touch that fast. Nice. I could go on about lots of demonstrations, and I wanted to go through very quickly and very fast. So hey, let's bring out our hands, make a fist, turn it into a gun. Make a little circle with your index finger and your thumb. Bring it to your chin.
Chin.
Here, that was a visual suggestion. There's many types of suggestions you can have. You can have auditory suggestions, you can have visual suggestions. And yet you may completely ignore and forget a lot of things until I bring it to your attention. Feel your shoes. Become aware of your glasses or your jewelry. Become aware of the clothes that you're wearing. You probably completely forgot about them until I brought it to your attention. Now there's a variety of forms of suggestions, and one of the most favorite ones is a negative suggestion. Do not think of a purple frog with yellow spots smoking a cigarette. A lot of people, when they're giving themselves suggestions, they accidentally give themselves negative suggestions. It's the new year, a lot of people are trying to eat healthier, and yet they'll stare at that double chocolate fudge cake. I do not want that cake. I do not want that cake. But their mind is really hearing, I want that cake. And the reason why is it takes a moment to negate a negative. First, you have to construct the image, the purple monkey smoking a cigarette with yellow spots, and then your mind has to negate it. It's more faster, simpler, and easier for your mind to just give it a strong, powerful suggestion with the result you want. Let's say you're in a fabulous club called Toastmasters. And you're pretty new, and you want to become, you don't need to become the best speaker in the world. You just want to be able to give a simple presentation in front of a group of people. Before you give the presentation, what kind of suggestions are you giving yourself? I'm scared, I'm nervous, my palms are going to get sweaty, they're not going to like me. Those suggestions are probably going to lead to self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Here's another idea of a powerful suggestion. I'm going to have fun when I give my presentation. My voice is going to be loud, authentic. People are going to have a great time. They're going to be smiling, laughing, and feeling good. Which power suggestions do you think is going to be more beneficial? The choice is yours. But now, let's do something with all this fascinating information on the power of suggestion, and let's use it to just feel good and pleasurable. So I invite you back to sit back in your chairs. Close your eyes. Just lend me your imagination as you take a couple of deep breaths. Each breath just naturally makes you feel more relaxed, more calm, and more good. And let's just simply play a game. The more you relax, the better you're going to feel. And in a few moments, you're going to feel really good. You're going to feel a unique pleasure that's good for you, that you can keep throughout this day and throughout the upcoming days. Your mind and body are emerging together. You'll instantly and automatically feel a shiver of pleasure as your reward. Completely believe it's going to work. Believe, know it's going to work, and it will work. If I give you permission to feel better than you've ever felt before, you're going on the verge of discovering of how to feel better naturally. Breathe in and you feel this positive energy flowing through you. Breathe out and the energy continues to increase. With each breath, this pleasurable feeling begins to flow through you and all around you. And there's so many types of pleasure that you have experienced in your life. And now you have the chance to feel that pleasure now. Point to a time where the pleasure begins. Enhance it with your breath. Imagine as if on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 you're on complete ecstasy and pleasurable. Where are you right now? First number that comes to your mind. And then as you breathe in, imagine that you can enhance it. The number goes up, higher and higher, as you feel better and better. Each and every breath, you're developing the capacity in developing this pleasure. It may come to you as a shiver, a tingling, a warmth. It's a unique pleasure that's good for you, that's going to stay with you throughout this day and upcoming days. You're learning new ways in how to think and how to modify the way you feel naturally. In a few moments, I'll have you open your eyes and you can keep these wonderful, delicious, pleasurable feelings with you throughout this day, evening, and upcoming days. And I invite you to continue to enhance this wonderful feeling. For today, it may be just an ordinary gray day for most people. But for each and every one of you here today or listening to this video, it's going to be an extraordinary, pleasurable day. You may open your eyes. I leave with the favorite words of one of my mentors and hypnotists, Orman McGill. Make life your playground.